All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
IPOB
Biafra.
family.
One big family.
IPOB.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
Sorry for coming late. I was not at home before. When I came, I saw my message, then I quickly joined.
Don't worry.
That's all right. Ose,
Okay.
Igodomigodo, son of IPOB. We greet you. And you're very, very welcome.
Okay.
Yes, we welcome our people to another edition, that we usually hold them on this platform. We, the Biafrans from the coastal region. I believe that Asawo has, some 1 or 2 tunes to give to us before we proceed. So, Asawo, if you don't mind, or should I just go ahead with our opening prayer? Okay. Just to start it off, as it is, as it should be customary in anything that people, especially the children of God, have to do, we need to invite the Lord to be in our presence, to lead us and lead us right. I would like to call on my own namesake, Oyibotubo Tamnotoyi McDonald, to give us a short opening prayer and then commit this session into the hands of Chukwukike Abiyama, Oputamno, the big God. My brother, Oyibotubo Tamnotoyi.
Are you hearing me?
Clearly, you can go ahead.
Okay. In Jesus' name. Our Heavenly Father, we thank you, worship you, we give you glory, honor, adoration. We thank you, dear Lord, it's made everything possible in our life. Father, we thank you for the life of our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi. We thank you for all IPOB members all over the world. Father, we thank you for the life of ESM. Father, we thank you for everything you have done in our life. Father, we are about to start. That you start with us, also end with us. Whatever we are going to discuss, Father, you direct our path. We commit all the program to your hands. We'll be the chairman of everything. Father, we appreciate you. Thank you for everything you have done in our life, for the victory you have been given to us. So we pray in Jesus' name. Amen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tamanato, mute yourself.
I'm so sorry about that. Thank you so much, our brothers and sisters all over the world, for coming up to this episode again. Ime Lama, my brother, my own namesake, Oibotubotamnotonye, for that strong opening prayer. And now, because we have committed everything to the hands of God, I believe it is only best for us to push ahead. Before we continue with our topic for today, I would like to ask or urge our brothers and sisters that are watching us worldwide to please share this program. Share them. I know how we did one for you. I'm gonna share make it reach even our enemies safe, because now them where we want to make it reach, So share our programs, and share it with your family and your friends and your loved ones. Without further ado, I would love for our comrades in the house to introduce themselves. I'm going to start it off. My name is Area What. I'm not only. I am from Bukuma, to be precise, in Calabar Kingdom. That is in the zone-speaking part of Biafra Land. I would like to go on to my brother Tamno, and then our Igodomigodo, son of IPOB, and brother Idudu, and as he continues like that. Imete, please, my brothers, you can go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Tamnotoyi Gospel McDonald, also known as Krika Biafra son. I am from Okrika, Ijaw tribe in Biafra Land. Thank you very much.
Imite. Yes, Igodomigodo, son of IPOB. We are waiting for you.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Odianosen, son of Igodomigodo. Igodomigodo is part of Speaking Biafran or a Biafran.
Oh, hey,
Hail
Biafra.
Biafra.
Yeah, my name is Reme Idudu of Yemuno, and Isoko speaking.
Oh, hail Biafra.
Yeah, thank you very much. My name is Oganemaro Noas Claire Moses. I'm an Isoko speaking Biafra. All here Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
Yeah, all Biafra. My name remains
Oh, a
Onajite.
Biafra.
My name remains Onajite Higo. I am an Izo and Urobo speaking Biafra. And I will quickly use this opportunity to tell us to, keep on sharing this gospel, keep on sharing the message. And of course, I will use this opportunity, to quickly pass a very short message to our comrades, or should I say our other platforms, maybe other Biafran platforms, who also love or like what we're doing and streaming our program live. Please, we encourage us not to stream live our program when we are live, because this has happened before. And another thing is that, if you're not, supporting us in terms of promoting our program on your page, please don't share on your YouTube. Don't use it to promote your YouTube. Why not even share? We don't even see one of our program on your page. Of course, you are at liberty to share this program, of course. And also make sure you stream that, okay, it is not live, because sometimes they do call and call and call, and it is not funny sometimes, because when you have a phone where you cannot switch off, and many calls are coming, even your family cannot even rest, so it disturbs a lot. Please make sure you notify them, no matter where you are streaming, no matter how you're streaming it. We say Putamano continue to bless you for streaming live our program, but
Yeah.
let them know that they should not call that number on the stream, because it is very, very important. It's very frustrating. So thank you very much.
Understood. That's all. We have our brother joining us in the house. So I would like him to introduce himself before we go forward with what we've got for today. Mazi, introduce yourself, please. My brother Donald. Oli said, Donald, we are waiting for you, sir.
My mic, okay. Can you hear me?
Clearly, sir.
Okay, thank you. I was sharing it on my other phone. Sorry, I got a bit distracted because I was sharing it, and then my mic was off. Welcome to the program, all of you, and I'm sorry to be a bit late, but I'm sure we are here. So, you want me to take the prayers as is, or what?
Please introduce yourself so our people will know which comrade is in the house with them.
Oh, thank you. Sorry about that anyway. Yeah, my name is Olise Donald, as you can see on the screen. Olise Donald is from Ndukwa Nation. Ndukwa comprises of the 3 local government, the zoo called Ndukwa West, Ndukwa East, and Okwani local government. And Ndukwa precisely is Nanyoma region of Biafra land. All here Biafra.
Oh, hail Biafra. Thank you so much. And we are so glad that you could make it here. Oibotubo. Olise. Anyways,
Thank you.
without
Thank you.
wasting too much time, thank you, my brother. Without wasting too much time, you all know why we take out our time and come out here to talk to our people and try to evangelize, to let our people know what is going on. And basically, we stand for the truth and what it is. But a document recently surfaced that I feel like we have a need to speak about it, because I believe everybody here is IPOB under oath, under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi, and they understand why it is that he has been doing what he has been doing, propagating the gospel for all this time, which is, enlightening the people, because the system for information dissemination, be it journalism in the world, CNN, Fox News, BBC, whatever have you, they have never told our story fairly. So, Asa or Ego, I believe that you are quite conversant with this document that has been circulating or making the rounds in the internet, about why a lot of social media houses, especially those ones in the zoo, have been cautious to towards, or have been lenient towards terrorists, whereas terrorizing upright citizens. So can you throw a little light on that? And if possible, share images and articles, so our people will know that everything we get is from the right source and is 100% confirmed and legit.
Yeah, thank you very much, my sister. If I may get you right, which of the documents are you referring to, please, my sister? Hello? Please.
I believe that I'm referring to the NBC, the documents for the National or the Nigerian Broadcasting Commission.
Okay. Yeah,
Yes.
of course. Thank you very much. Of course, we have a lot. So we haven't, we are unable to treat for some weeks now. Yeah, thank you very much for this opportunity. Yeah, of course, that is the logic and that is the strategy of the contraption, the zoo contraption called Nigeria of today. They are being able to, clamp on the media, because they know the media is the power. They can normally say something that if only the media are positive, if only the Zoom media can be positive for once, at least maybe they can be, they can report things the way it is. Even they themselves, they are dying from behind, but they don't want to speak out, because this document actually leaked out from one of them, which I'm going to show, but because I'm speaking now, I don't want to be distracted. So they understand how these things goes. They understand, but they themselves, they know that they are too comfortable with it, because one of them leaked out this document. One of them leaked it out. And when things are like this, they have every opportunity of taking their media out to a neighboring country. They can be reporting from there. They are free to do so. Just in the case of Sahara Reporter were able to report everything about Jonathan government, and they were reporting without no apology. So, because they were in a different country, not in the contraption. But since when Sahara Reporter come down to the zoo, everything has changed. They now control them. They tell them what they want the world to hear. So anything you are saying in media of the zoo government reporting, just understand that it's just like people who made, like, let me say, the people who are the oppressors, they are the one telling you about how you were oppressed. Then do you think they will tell you the truth? Of course not. They will never tell you the truth. So these are the people. So you cannot say, okay, you are oppressing me. You still tell me how I'm going to be free. You see, but please, if for me not to go beyond my time, I think you said we are using 5 minutes. Am I right?
Actually, I said
Or
3 minutes, but
oh,
4 minutes if you
okay.
need
Don't
to
let
hit your
me.
points.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes.
So this particular document, it's a document that suppose in a same country is supposed to awaken every citizen of that country, because this is this is a rape on democracy at large in that zoo called Nigeria. This is a public rape, telling the media not to report the atrocity that the Fulani Janjaweed are committing against every so-called Nigerians. So it is a rape on their right. It is a rape in their community, and it's a rape to democracy. And it is a rape to media rights also. Thank you very much. Let me leave it there for me not to.
I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. So, speaking of the Janjaweed and their rapes on the civil and basic rights, basic human rights, basic fundamental human rights of the Nigerian people. There is this report. Although we are of coastal region, but at this point we need to let everybody all around know what is going on in the contraption. There is also another news making the rounds that there are cows have taken over the Federal Capital Territory of the Zoological Republic. And it's so funny that all the bandits, every useless maniac or psychomaniac or extremist or murdering extremist you can see, yes, they are right there in the north. Meanwhile, you can find battalions of soldiers, armed soldiers, in the peaceful east, in Biafra land, and they are not even able to keep the FCT on check. There are bombings and all sorts of mayhem going on in the Federal Capital Territory. I would kindly like to pass this question on to my brother, Ose, son of Igodomigodo, son of IPOB. Please talk to us about your opinion.
Oh, hey, Biafra. To me, our leader have been saying it many years ago. Nobody cares to listen, but now everybody are now listening what he has been saying. This is their plan of weakening. The media is the number one tool. If you can weak the media, then you weak everything. They use the media, especially the ones in the zoo, to make sure you can see that man called Lai Mohammed. They are all involved. You can see what happened in the NSAS protest, where they off the light and they start shooting our people and shooting people that were protesting. So to me, and the cows and everything, if you today now present now, if you go to our place now, you can see what our people are, our security now. They are now retaliating and doing everything possible. Now we need to speak for ourselves. We don't need anybody to come and speak for us. We need to do everything on our own, and this is what we are doing. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much, my brother. I would like to pass the same question to my brother, Ogenemaru. The prophet. Please, can you throw a little more light on their inability to safeguard or at least even put in check the FCT, but they have battalions and battalions in Olu killing people, killing innocent people.
Yeah, thank you very much, my sister Tamunwa. Thank you to all the comrades in the house. Please, my audience, if you are joining us for the first time, please kindly share the broadcast, and please also share it to the doorstep of our enemies so that they will also get the message. Yeah, it's a good question that you asked. To me, if I have to say something about it, for me, I would say that the media wasn't created to favor the good people. The media was created to favor the evil people. To me, why? Because I've not seen anything good out of the media. For example, if you try to report something good on the media can easily block you. The media can easily block you. So the zoo construction, and for me, I think they are using the media against the people. They are not using the media for the people. They are not using the media. And when we are talking about the media, we are not talking about only the journalists. For example, some people, let me say Facebook, for example, some people, they are in media also. Let me say you have all those comedians in any position, celebrities, all those people. If the media cannot pass the message, those people, they can also use their platform to pass the message. Those people also, they can also use their platform to pass the message. But since those people are not using their platform to pass the message, our people, now they are not hearing the message. I was speaking to somebody today, I said, things are happening in the state, you are not here. He said, no, you don't know anything. I said, why? That means the things that are happening in the state, you don't heard about it. He said, no, he said, because first of all, we don't even have light to listen. That means to let you know that they have damaged everything. There's no light. There's no means of communication. There's no means of communication. So what I would say is the media is against the people fully. The media is against the people. Like the Sahara Reporter, all those media. Why? Because the zoo consortium called Nigeria, they decide what you will bring out. They decide what. As you went to school to study, to represent the people, but at the end of it, you don't represent the people. The zoo, they will still decide for you. This is what you are going to present to the people. If you don't present such thing to the people, this is what is going to face you. Meanwhile, the same person that holds the channel or that holds the media, the same thing that is affecting the people is also affecting the same person. So for me, I think the media is totally against the people. The media was not created to favor the people. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my brother Moses Ogenemaro, for that insight. Speaking of, favoring the people or favoring, the people that are in power, how best, or rather, do you not think, I'm throwing this question to my brother Tamnotoni McDonald, do you not think that there is a real necessity for not just a full revolution, say we are showing there is no sorry, pardon me, there is no revolution for just the overthrow of this tyrant government, but also a proper reform of media at large? Because what is happening to our people, from my own point of view, is that lack of information. They do not understand what is going on. They do not understand how they are being used, or how, it's only what they hear. It's only these adulterated messages. Of course, I believe that that's why we are all here. So how best can we not repeat the mistakes of this present media, and how can we go about it? My brother Tamno Tonye.
I think Tamono is out because his network is not stable. So I think you should pass this question to another person.
Yeah, I can react to that issue if you give me the time.
Unmute yourself, Tamono.
Pardon me, my brother Olusedona, you were going to say something.
Yes, I was going to say something concerning what we are discussing, which is the MBC directive to their subordinate and all the media houses in the zoo. Thank you for giving me the mic. Thank you, fellow comrades from the coastal region of Biafra Land, where the zoo decide to call South on Niger Delta. Today, our major topic is going to be on the activities of ESN in our land, but we are now discussing to expose and to educate our people on the activities of the Fulanis, because they control the media in the zoo, especially in the zoo. But the music have changed. If we say they control the media now, we might be giving them a credit which they don't deserve. I remember when NBC, the same NBC, said IPOB is fighting that they have defeated Radio Biafra. Have you forgotten when NBC came out and said Radio Biafra has been jammed? That was their language, that they have jammed it, that they have destroyed it. Today is Radio Biafra not even in Daura. So we control the media. That is the fact. We control the media right now as it speaks. Recently, the zoo federal government, through the same NBC, said that IPOB is at war with them, you know. And then they said that, so the situation now, our people must understand. This one now not be time where people go to dance to the gallery. This not time where they say everybody go understand the music, because the first step to defeating an enemy is when you know your enemy. When you know yourself and then know your enemy, I don't know whether it gets back to where they go feel defeat you. First know yourself. They are directing their all radio stations. What that directive means is that all radio stations, all television stations must not report the activities of Fulani S-men in their villages. What is going on? This is why it is only on Facebook, especially those ones where they don't rape their mama or they don't kill their papa. For our own side, now you go see say that they cry for inside Facebook. No radio station will talk about it. Because what are they doing? They are working for the zoo. They are working to make sure Nigeria remains one. All they are doing now is talking about 2023, which will never happen. They want to distract us. And now they are now leaking the directives by themselves, because we're there everywhere now.
I agree with you. And to sorry, if I'm gonna cut you short, but
No.
You do know that, speaking of 2023, and then trying to, you know, remove our minds from what is really at stake. The likes of Aim Pius, you know, some of the Fulifus are within us supporting political zoning, you know. That one is still another 2023, you know, merchandise. So before I come back to my brother Olise, I believe my brother Igodomigodo has something to say on Aim Pius's recent utterances, especially using that same divide and rule tactics. I said I'll come back to Olise because I know that this is his thing. But can you imagine, just as we were speaking about last week, how never again with the Janja we divide and rule conquest or tactics of conquest work within us. And just now, a so-called elder is coming to say people from the so-called River State, Iguacha, and people from the old Bendel, or rather Delta State, even if they are Igbos, even from Benue State, they cannot be granted political seats except from the ones the Southeast. It's not as though we care about 2023, because 2023 we don't chalo since, but I'm just saying, like, this is another divide and rule tactics, you know, to remove our minds. Or what do you think, my brother Oviemuna?
Please, I must get you very clear. First of all, this man that made the statement, where is it from anyway? And can you throw more light on the statement you made? Because some of all this, when I see their posts online, I'm not really concerned with all this Nigerian and their jargon. So I'm focused on my my activities and the restoration of Biafra. So please, can you enlighten me again? Let me know where to enter, you know, and the statement he made.
Yes, that's exactly what I just said. He is saying that, okay, you know, the whole political zoning thing you know, that's their
Yeah.
strategy, that their divide and rule strategy was to you know, make their geopolitical zones, you know, so they can, you know, shorten, should I say, they can furthermore divide a people that more or less are one. So he's saying that, be you from River State or Delta, you cannot assume a political office when it's turned for the Southeast, even if you are Igbo Delta or Igbo Rivers. Do you understand?
Okay. So he's trying to, in other words, say that if they say that the zoning is for the south, it means that for the five states that are fully Igbo speaking. That's what he's trying to say. And you know, this time have gone. The time of divide and rule have gone. That seriously, it has gone. Some of all these even news, some of us that even make their news to pave way. If not, their news doesn't really matter. We are going to we are going to pave up the way for the kind of news that will be trading. All this jargon and rubbish of if they say they should make it on Zoni, if you are from Igwacha, you are from Delta State, you will not assume a political office. It is not new to us.
As if the political office help anybody.
Yeah, and I don't think we even need it. And as far as I'm even concerned, even the so-called people who are living in this region, like the Igwacha and the Delta State, which I happen to come from, that IBB put together, it's a shame anyway to say that I'm from there. You know, they have not even fought to even, you know, assume that kind of office that they are talking about. They are just there trying to be puppets, trying to feed from the master's table to be more boy, so that they will see them a little bit more better than the other people. These are foolish they have been. So I don't think even the statement the idiot made doesn't, for me, doesn't count. All these in the head, not be the head that's be all this rubbish. And the head that's be all this one, all this rubbish. So anyway, that's all I have to say about it. If they like, they should be talking about 2023 or not 2023. When the youth, we give them a revolution that some of them will run to Cotonou, some will run to Zimbabwe, then they will be making their statement from that side. Then they say, anyway, let me leave it there. Thank you very much. Hey, Biafra.
Hey, Biafra. Thank you so much. Oviemuno. Yes, we will give them a revolution. But I'm very, very, very happy about what I saw. Excuse me, the World Igbo Congress actually giving their backing for the ESN, which is what we have been yelling for, because the ESN is working all across Biafra land, and it is high time that we support our own. Amotekun, their elders support them. And the over 12, how many different other policing this thing that they have in the Islamic states, they have been supported. So our own ESN for the entire old Eastern region, for Biafra land in general, it must be supported. So I'm so happy. Should we say that the Fulefus are coming to their senses? Or no, I don't mean that, but what is going on? How excited are you guys that you know, the World Igbo Congress have given their thumbs up and their backing for ASN? Now, this I throw this question over to you, my brother, Odise Donald.
Yeah, thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak again. Yeah, the fact remains that every well-meaning Biafran, every Biafran, wherever you are, must support the works IPOB is doing and the works our heroes have put their life in, which is members of the ESN squad. These guys, our heroes, they are the living legends in our time. I tell you, because just recently in our last program, I reported some of the reports from individual Facebook posts talking about how Fulani men in Obiaroko area and Abraka has driven our women from going to farm. This is also in the old Fort Bender area. You know, when you want to study Nigeria, you will go to what IBB put together and called Delta State and study it, because this is the same place the Fulani have marked to use to come into Biafra land, because they feel that the Igodomigodo is now being formidable. They feel that a puppet, which is Okowa, is on the throne, and they feel that they can make their way in because They own the oil block around the areas, and most of the influential persons among them, among these communities, are in their payroll. This is what they are doing. This is why they will direct all local medias not to report what S-men are doing in our place. But we are all excited, like you said, like you mentioned. We are super excited for the work IPOB is doing, for the work ESN has resumed to do. This will now bring the Efulefus, and should I call them the saboteurs, because that's what they are. They sabotage the struggle by being obedient to the structure that the colonialists created and that is being handled by the Fulanis. By being obedient to that structure, by serving that structure rather than their people, they are saboteurs. Of course, I can authoritatively call them saboteurs because that's what they are. Just imagine, do you know that right now, Okowa is prouding himself to have formed a security network in his place, just like the Abia State governor, or should I call, what is it called? Is it the Abia State governor that just been reported to have formed the security, or is it the one in Imo State? There is one.
Abia. Okay, Abia.
This is not a new thing. You know, Okowa has done his own before and called it Hawk. There is a security structure according that Okowa inaugurated, headed by the Fulani Commissioner of Police and his second in command. Those ones have gone to the villages to recruit some boys whom they think will serve their interests to spy on ESN. I'm bringing all this to the knowledge of the world so that when those men will foolishly go to the bush, because all this why these reports of Fulani S-men activity in that place, especially in Anyoma, and going up to Isoko land, to Irobo. So if you come through Ikaland, which is Okowa side, there has been a lot of report. In fact, they kidnapped a paramount ruler in that axis around Ogwashuku and in Sokwa area. So even in Obiaroko and Okwani area, there are disturbances. In fact, they've written a letter to communities. They are holding those communities to those stage. Nobody is talking for them. Not even the local government chairman, not the councillors. They have all given up. If you ask them, they will tell you, na federal government now, Abu Washika Imeme Ruga. They say, maybe we give Ruga. We say, okay, I will go do them. You know, say these people, that they keep person. Now then get federal government do. This is what these politicians are saying. Starting from local government chairman up to House of Assembly and National Assembly. Now ESN has resumed work. So those idiots that have now put in 20,000 naira payroll as Hawk Operation Hawk members in the various communities across the state must get ready to die. I'm not telling them to go, not to collect 30,000 and feed their stomach and go into the bush, but they must get ready to die if they decide to work for the enemy just to feed their stomach. Because we are super excited that ESN has resumed activities in the old Bender, where they call Delta and those states. So that some people now that they are just born in, some of our younger ones will understand what we are saying. When we say old Bender, we even want them to, when we say coastal region, they might not understand. That one will be too old for them to understand. When we say coastal region of Biafra land, that is why our leader posted and said old Bender. That is today Delta State and Edo State and some part of River State. That is old Bender. The Fulanis are moving. They want to capture that place to enter, but we are not. Men are not there already. So that they will not feel that they don't understand the game. Those ones that they have now put in Okowa Hawk, we are telling you now, you go to the bush, you will die. Because all these white Fulani are raping our mothers. You guys were collecting 20,000 as your salary and sitting in your house. Meanwhile, Fulani were raping our mothers, killing our people in the bush. The only security network we recognize in the whole of Biafra land, both the east and the south of that place they call Nigeria, is ESN.
Well said.
And we are super happy to have them now on ground in the old Bender, where they call Delta State and Edo States, including River State. These are your children. Don't think that one person will come from Interland, from Anambra State to come and. These are your children in the forest. They are the ESN. The command unit is commanded by the people from there. We must educate our people what is going on, so that they will know that it is their children, so that when they dress up, because it is not common for the zoo politicians to kill themselves. That is why one of their legends, they call the Babu of Ota, OBJ. That is why he authoritatively said that Nigerian politics is do or die. That is why the late Buhari said baboons and monkeys will be soaked in blood during election. So we know that it is in their culture to fight and kill themselves. So they might be getting prepared as Okowa Hawk to go into the bush to engage ESM, but I welcome them to their early grave. I welcome them to their early grave. This battle will not stop. It is a guerrilla warfare to eternity until they give us Biafra. It is a serious issue, and our people must know we are super, super happy that ESN has resumed activities in our land, because enough is enough. For how many months, for how many months now as Okowa set up his hawk, we are asking him, Okowa Hawk, Security Hawk, where he made the Commissioner of Police chairman and made one permanent ruler.
Please, I would like you to also talk about, in fact, the first week of the operation Data Hawk in Delta State put by Okowa. They killed one beautiful lady. This useless operation that they put together.
And the next thing you see, Okowa was saying, I want the police to investigate. The same police that killed a woman, you are asking them to go and investigate. My goodness me, have you seen what the zoo have done to our people?
What about what they are doing right now in Olu? What about what is going on right in Olu?
They have successfully blockaged all media. That is the major reason why they are saying people should not report. The MBC, the Fulani have used the MBC to write to all media houses. That is the reason why they have done that. Because look at BBC report on Olu. Let us now go back and look at. We know that the directors of BBC Pidgin in Nigeria is the Fulanis. We know that. Okay, come back to, they are using some of our boys to do the reporting on the street and all that. So if we want to analyze them, we must be very careful in terms of for people not to say we are emotional or biased. Now go and look at BBC report on our low crisis. Did BBC ever tell you how the crisis started? Have they made any report? What they do is that they will tell you that Army don't fool you, Army don't block that road. They will not show it. They are putting fear on our people so that our people will not move. They will not tell the world what is exactly going on. They are trying to change the narrative. This is the reason why we must constantly come and tell our people what is going on. In Olu today, everybody knows that it was the Fulani ginger weed that ESN was engaging until they brought in their legal killing squad, which is Nigeria Army and the police. When they did bring in their Nigeria Army and the police, they also men stood and told them that this is our land. And the worst they could do is to hold the whole community to hostage, because they know that those ones that are serving them cannot bear to be in that kind of situation. With the situation they have placed every other person. Because no one will tell me that the war ever ended in Biafra land. The war never ended. They only graduated and took it to another stage. And now the next stage they took it was economic warfare and political warfare. They stripped our politicians of any political power that can make them to make any decisive decision in the zoo called Nigeria. And then they economically bankrupt our region and placed our youth in a very poor state. So all these things they did, all these things they did were for a reason, to keep Nigeria going in the standard it has always been. This is why when people agitated for restructuring and all those rubbish they were trying to make Nigeria okay, nobody gave them a listening ear. So our people must wake up. Oh, hey, Biafra.
Biafra will heal thee. Yeah, thank you very much, my brother Donald, for putting more light to that, because it is necessary that we educate our people, and for our people to also know and to understand what is actually going on in our land today, in Biafra land. So let me leave it back to our moderator. Please take it from there. And one thing we should also try to keep to time, try to summarize whatever we want to contribute to make sure that we all meet up with time. Over to you, my moderator, please.
Yes, thank you so much, Asal, for that. I wanted to also remind everybody that is on this platform right now to share. More importantly, share it so it will get to our enemies, and of course, you should call in. You should call in. You should call in. If you can even cut these messages in bits and share it so that our mothers, our old mama, them waiting for village, make them feel listening, so that they feel know that they are supposed to give the yes and their 100% support, because it is very necessary. Those are the people that are guarding us with their life, regardless of what their and the consequences, regardless of this terrorists from Futajalom. So please, 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 we are begging you, give the ESN your full cooperation. Let, even if you're in the diaspora, you let your people back at home know. Say no be the police, they protect them, but now ESN, so they can know the difference. This is something very, very important. Please.
My sister Tamanote, please. Who do you leave the mic for me? Okay, I think he's having some issues there. Okay, we must continue, of course. Let me quickly go to my brother, son of IPOB. Of course, what is going on in the coastal region right away? It is the cleansing, or should I say, the cleanness of the coastal region, because we understand the atrocity that the Fulani Janjaweed have caused in our land, in our region. So, and the cleansing are still going on. So, for our people to be able to understand, we have been so, we have been so oppressed to the extent that we cannot even speak on our own. Once you speak, it is either they pick you up, or either they arrest you, or they kill you. So one of those things normally happens to anyone that speaks. The most funniest part is that they always speak in the name of being one Niger or Niger Deltas. So now we understand the message here that our leader is passing about this particular video, which I'm going to play. And as I'm playing it, of course, you can continue elaborating to our people just for 3 minutes so that we can move ahead. So, my brother, I want you to pass a message to our people in Igodomigodo land, in Ijaw land today. I want you to pass a message to them how they can support ESN and how they should give the ESN their full support on ground, giving them the necessary information and so on. Please take the mic, my brother, son of IPOB.
Okay, thank you, everyone. I just want to appreciate your allowing to me and everything, and I want to use this opportunity to tell my people in Igodomigodo, in Isan and Uromi and everything, that we should all prepare, because ESN is the one fighting for us, and they are helping us, and our leader is doing everything possible best to make sure that everybody is safe, and we should all be vigilant, because we should all know that we need to support ESN. ESN need to be supported, because like what happened at this video that is surfacing everywhere now, you can we all can all see it vividly, that our brothers, our ESM, our brothers, they are in the bush. They are making sure that all the whole Fulani, they are, they have been attacked. They will be they have been chased out. I just want to use this opportunity to tell my people, my brothers in Igodomigodo land, they should please support ESM. ESM is the only way out. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, son of IPOB. I will quickly use this opportunity to leave the mic also for Ogenemaru. Please take the mic, Ogenemaru. I want you to also quickly address our people in the Isoko land and made them understand how they can support ESN and the necessary, how important for them to support and give them the necessary information. Take the mic, Ogenemari.
Yeah, my brother, thank you very much, my brother Onaditi. And thank you, my brother, son of IPOB. I think it's time that you change your name from son of IPOB and put your real name there so that people will identify you and know where you really came from. Yeah, so let me say something. First of all, Isoko Wado. Isoko Wado. Kishewari. Hey.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, this is not the time to say Isoko Wado, but I just need to do it. You understand? For some kind particular reason, because they say charity begins at home. So what thing I want to try to talk for the matter be say the reason of ESN not for life first. That's why Mazi Nnamdi bring this security out. Life first. There's a say that said, they say house no fit dey catch fire when you go dey look for this the cockroach or they find insect for house. It's not possible. Your house no fit dey on fire, they burn. You go begin start to dey look for insect or they find cockroach where you kill. You know they possible. So what I they try to let my Isoko people know, say they need to support ESN fully. Fully, what they mean fully. Why? Because the atrocity when the Fulanis don't cause for Isoko land, it don't too much. I can still remember, should be last year or last 2 years, when our people they shout, the Fulani they kill us, so that they kill us, so that they kill us. Upon all the noise when they make, Okowa no say any single words. The people when they Okowa no say any single words. That's why the Eastern Security Network say those Fulanis, enough is enough. Because if you want to live for somebody place, you don't need to go live for inside bush. If you want to live for somebody place, like Isoko man and if you go north, go to live for inside bush. So definitely, if Fulani enter Isoko land, they're supposed to live for inside this little, let me call it little village, small village. Why? Because first of all, I'll say we no get city. There's no place called city in Isoko land. Those small villages, they're supposed to live with the people. Instead, they decide to go they live for inside bush. That's why Mazi Nnamdi raised this security to pursue the Fulanis come off for bush. So that una go fit dey go farm. So that una go fit dey waka any waka wey be so na one waka. So that you no go dey fear say because Isoko first of all everywhere na so bush. You no fit waka for one, maybe the village not too far. You no fit waka for this village go the other village. Why? Because of Fulani herdsmen. You go dey fear say Fulani herdsmen, they go kidnap you for road. They go rape your mama, or they go rape your sister, or they go rape your wife, or they go kill one person. That is why Mazi Nnamdi create that security, come protect Isoko land. So I go call my Isoko people. We need to give them 100% support. 100% support. And I go still use this opportunity. Why? Because they'll say Isoko people, they stop, but they're not stop for anything. If you as an Isoko man, any attack on the Eastern Security Network in Isoko land, if you get gun, carry your gun, come out, go fight with them. If you have gun, carry your gun, come out, go fight with them. Why? Because now your own land, now you still they defend. Now your own land, any attack on the Eastern Security Network in Isoko land is an attack on you as an Isoko. Is an attack on you as an Isoko. And I want just to pass this small message. And I want to let our people for Delta State, let me use this one after the full Delta State. If you feel say you now the governor wants say go inside bush, go say okay, maybe you go follow all these people fight. You now bushmeat. Now bushmeat. At the end of the day, you become bushmeat to us. At the end of the day, you become bushmeat to us. So I go encourage everybody for Delta State, mostly my Isoko people. They need to support the Eastern Security Network 100%. 100% for the safety of our life. Why? Because now we get life, now get everything, but we no get life, no get anything. Thank you very much. All hail Biafra.
Thank you very much, my brother. Biafra, we hail thee. Of course, on still the same matter. No, as it be, because when this thing happened, when Mazi Nnamdi post this video today, I have to call person for our region there, and the person said that they hear sound of gunshot, but they don't know where the thing for the happen. But they make them there, they assure them say, make una no worry. Very soon all of them will go far without fear of being raped or being bushshot in the bush or being ambushed. So, of course, our brother don't talk and say anybody, either it be Sabo, either it be Soba, anyhow when you carry waka enter the bush, to go confront the ESN, you have become a bushmeat. And we as ESN, we don't kill human being, we normally kill bushmeat. So we kill bushmeat and of course we flex on bushmeat. So let me quickly use that opportunity to go to my brother Ijudo Viemuno. Please, Ijudo, kindly take the mic and also address in support of what our brother Ogadema have said, also address our people from the Isoko region. In fact, for the all Bender region at large, please kindly take the mic.
Thank you so much. Isoko Wado, Biafra Wado. Yeah, it's a privilege to speak on this particular issue. First of all, let me talk a little bit on the media, like the media and what they are doing. If they want to report what IPOB are doing, what ESA are doing, what Biafrans are doing, or they don't want to report it, it's all left for them. Like our leader say, Mazi Nnamdi, they can say that news that they don't want to carry about IPOB, they will be forced to carry it. And today you can see that ESN is doing the needful. Okay, now when ESN will be going to the bushes to remove every bushmeat in the bush, because we don't need those kind of bushmeat in the bush. We see how the so-called media will keep their hand and not saying something without calling ESN, because they think that they are wise. Our leader said that we are wiser side than them, we smart past them, and it's truth. We see how they will say that Fulani Jaja weed will be chased out of the bushes without calling ESN. Okay, maybe they will say bandit. If they say bandit, they say also good for us. That means the ESN did not do anything, isn't it? Mad people everywhere. So talking about the ESN, and please, I just got an information. I am not too sure. So they say that the old Bede that we saw our leader post about, say that the old Bede is in Abia State. I'm so sorry.
Yes, I wanted to say something about that because maybe so there's a misconception somewhere.
Yeah, so the old Bede, according to is in Abia State, not yet the coastal region of Biafra Land.
There is a local government called Old Bende in Abia State.
Old Bede in Abia State.
Local government, there has been terrorist attack. You know the Abia State where you see there, so you there for Niger Delta, Abi?
So yeah, of course. Let me just run on.
Wait. Okay, continue.
Please, please quickly make your point so that then they can come in.
No, like as I was saying,
no, Dudu, go ahead. I'm with you. Go ahead.
The coastal region, which is some part of which has some bended there. There are some. I don't know whether I'm bending something. I mean, I'm bend in a bending corner. I don't know, but they say something is bending and it's bended there. That is, left for those that they find themselves as old bender. But I just want to clear that aspect. It is in Abia State, not yet in coastal region, and that will also encourage. I would like to encourage every coasterners, the coastal part of Biafra Land, to ginger up, to work, to ginger up, because we have a lot on our table. We had a lot of issue, to iron out when it comes to ESN. When every other part of Biafra Land is boiling, no other place or our side should not also be left out. And for those people who are sitting on their comfort and saying that, what can they do? What can they do? And they are just there in maybe in Abia State, or they are there. This is how we started agitation for Biafra. They say that, they are miscreant, they are this, they are that. But today the narrative have changed. Now, if you want to even open an utterance against ESN or against IPOB, you must watch yourself very well, because it has come to that. I was listening to an interview, and the person that anchored the program was saying the truth. Fulani herdsmen are in our bushes, raping us, killing us with the help of AK-47, and you don't expect us to use mud and water to go and confront them. So if the Fulani Janjaweed are in our forest, it will take the help of AK-47 to also chase them out of our bushes, because we did not give them our bushes. The bushes belong to us. It is our ancestral heritage, and nobody is going to take it from us. If you think that you want to come and take it, you will be used as a bushmeat. And if you are a so-called elite or a prominent moron in our land, especially in the Isoko land, in the entire Delta state or the coastal region, you know, altogether, you should have, you should prepare for other things coming, because we are not going to take it lightly with you. If you like, let us go and say Operation Delta Hawk. I want idiot from the other side go and say Operation this, that. You should be ready to face the heat of ESN. We are not joking. We are not joking. Your stupidity is not going to cost us our ancestral land. Never. It's not going to cost us. So I want to use this opportunity to employ or bid every lieutenant, being from Isoko, being from Ukwane, being from Agbo, to support ESN. Supporting ESN is of different category. You can support financially. People are there in the bushes just to safeguard the land of our ancestors. And when you see people talking against ESN, you have an obligation to also stand your ground and to also, counter them. That is how it's done. We are not joking here, because ESN have come to stay. And if you think that you are going to be an obstacle and you think that you are a house rat, that you'll be running to be doing sabotaging work, all in the name that you want to, you want some little coins to be falling from your master table so that you can now endanger entire generation. My brother, you should rethink. You should have a rethink. Thank you very much. Let me just leave it there for other comrades to contribute.
Thank you very much, my brother. Yeah, I think I have to call somebody. The person whom I called before, I just called him back, and I thought he can hold on with me to speak on the live program. I think, according to the information is given to me, said maybe Fulanis, and they should say normally they always shoot for that bush too. That is in Delta State. I don't know. Agbieke, I don't know. Maybe I'm pronouncing the name of the village very well. Agbieke. I don't know. Maybe I'm pronouncing it well. But that is where it's happening in Delta State. And of course, the person is telling me that they are shooting there sporadically last night. But I don't really know what the hell is going on there. Okay, and another thing that my attention caught is that we were talking about the Eastern security to support or not to support. Either it's happening in Old Bender of maybe in Abia State or in Delta or in Igodomigodo land. Of course, anywhere it's happening, we must give support. You don't need to wait for it to happen in your state or in your community before you give your support. Anywhere you are, you must. It is a must. You must give your support, and you must also give your cooperation. But if you know that you don't, then maybe you are too dumb or too daft to partake in these two areas, then don't be a blocking stone to whatever ESN is doing in our land. Don't be a blocking stone. If you know you cannot support us, don't be a node, or should I say a problem to us. So that is that. Let me quickly give my brother Olusedona the opportunity to also address that particular issue. Olisa, please take the mic.
Thank you, moderator Najite, comrade. Thank you so much for having me again. The fact still remains that the caller is still there. You can bring the caller in to give a report by himself. If he's still there, you can bring the caller in. But if it's not, I will continue. The reports of Fulani men activity is it coming now? I should hold on. Thank you. So while we wait for the callers, I would like to address this issue of ESN activities in the entire Biafra land, in the coastal region, and in the trending one now, which is happening in Old Bende in Abia State. People might feel that, why are you people talking about it? It's Abia State, coastal region, and all that sort of rubbish. But we tell you, because the zoo know who we are. They know that all of us are Biafrans. That is why in their stupidity, they said Abia State is in Niger Delta. You know, yeah, that is why because when they are lying, they will definitely make mistakes because they were trying to divide us. They cannot. They created Niger Delta report, what they call it, NDDC, and in that NDDC, they brought us together again. So you see, when we mean coastal region of Biafra land, even when what do you call it? ESN starts operation or have started operation in our land, it's in the Biafra land, it's entire Biafra land. So including the coastal region of Biafra where it was called South, where it's called South or Niger Delta or Bende State as at then, whatever name the zoo has called it before, it is called Biafra land. And in that Biafra land, we have the interland and we have the coastal region. And the coastal region comrades are here because some saboteurs will say, we are leaving IPOB because nobody in the coastal, there's no adequate consultation in the coastal region. They won't consult your grandmother. And your grandmother, they won't consult. When you go there for river, they wait, but they give you spit to take wash your face. That is what it is now. Because, in fact, I want to use this opportunity to talk to most of our, in fact, all IPOB coordinators in the coastal regions must wake up. They must wake up and become bold because it's no longer business as usual. All IPOB coordinators in the coastal region must wake up and become bold. In fact, there is need for us to make a statement very soon. There is need for us before ESN activities go, before the zoo go position all their men finish, because that's what they are doing. They are positioning their men in the coastal region. The West is now strong for it's too hot for them. So they can carry chief of staff trope for them, make una they confuse on ourselves. There are reports of people saying that the chief of staff is from Anyoma or is not Igbo. Although that report is unconfirmed, but those are the handwork of the Fulani Gingerweed propaganda to continue to keep the divide and rule. They gave an Anyoma man an appointment in the Fulani Kaaba. Now, this Anyoma man is now an issue for some people to debate whether he is Igbo or not. Are they crazy? So that shows you that there is something people are hiding about the Igbo-ness of people in the coastal region. And when you ask them, what do you understand by the word Igbo? They become confused. And they begin to lie. When they know that Igbo means ancient. Ndigbo. And you ask them, is this Isoko man not an ancient man? Is he not ancient to the land for which God created him? Who is dragging it with him apart from the creators of Nigeria and the government of Nigeria? Now they told you they want to do Roga, to give Fulani settlements for them to do ranching and all this rubbish. You refused. And in your very presence, they are camping in your bush. And your sons and daughters have woken up to drive them away. And you are going to join them to form a security network. Man, you will die like fowl. I guarantee, I know that. So we are telling our people that it's no longer business as usual. Every IPOB family members in the coastal region must wake up and be bold, because this time around, it is no longer business as usual. We must be courageous and tell our brothers who are serving the Fulani to their face that enough is enough. Time is up. Because most of them are the major problem. Did they not report that they cannot form a regional security even in the South-South? Those that call themselves South-South. Because of the way they divide them, they couldn't imitate what was happening in the West and what is happening in the North. The North has their own regional security, commanded by the worst terrorists, the Fulani S-men, under the name of Matiala. And their Ibus, the Islamic police, the Haibas, what did they call it? They have that. I did my youth service there. You wouldn't report anything to the police if you have not taken it to the Islamic police, if the issue have not been handled by them. So in our place, so the constitution is made for us. Why the Nigerian constitution that is a decree from a Fulani is made for we the Southerners? Why the constitution is for the Islamic law is for the North, right? And you say one Nigeria.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much, Olise. Donald, please, of course, we must continue. I think it's getting hot now. So quickly, I will go to Ogenemaro, and I want you to address this particular issue, with all their dramas, blah, 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 one Nigerian stuff, you will see somebody who calls his or herself a Christian. When you tell them anything about it, they'll say, no, I'm a Christian, no, don't deny me my faith, don't deny me my this, don't deny me my that. And at the end of the day, they will move on and join the Islamic Army of Nigeria. Because right from the beginning, Britain gave Nigeria to Fulani X-Men. He gave it to them, and right from the beginning, the foundation was made to favor or for the Fulani Janjaweed to be in control of the contraction called Nigeria. And in their arm, in their logo, it is written there. This Arabic inscription was written there, and you will see Christian defending the same logo, defending the same banner, and they will. Anytime they heard that Mazi Nnamdi was talking about we are Judaism, that we are Jewish people, that we practice Judaism before they brought Christian or bring anything to us, that we worship Chukwu Okike, that we prefer Judaism or something like that. They say, no, you want to dictate for us, you want to do this and you want to do that. But they are still serving the Islamic army, or should I say Islamic nation called Nigeria. They are still serving it, and they are calling themselves Christian. So let me quickly go to Ogenemaro. Please address that, and our brother, son of IPOB, should also be praying for the same question. Okay, take the mic, Ogenemaro, please. Take the mic.
Yeah, my brother, thank you very much, Onadite. When you are talking about the issue of religion in Biafra land, religion is our biggest problem. You understand? Religion is our biggest problem. According to our history, we have fought let me not say only the British, we have fought the Europeans so many times. You understand? But the British, the only thing that we used to destroy us was that religion that is called Christianity. You understand? It's the religion that's called Christianity. That is the only thing. Why? Because the British brought religion through. It's like slavery. I would say Christianity to me is a slave religion. Christianity to me is a slave religion. Why? Because even the Bible that the British brought along with it, if you open the Bible very well, the Bible talks about defending yourself. The Bible talks about defending yourself, not defending your enemy. The Bible never tell you to defend your enemy. The Bible said defend yourself. That's why if you read the Bible very well, it said the kingdom of God suffer violence, and the violent ones are taking it back. For that is to still defend yourself, not defend your enemy. The British know what they did. They know what they did very well. And what is this? What the Fulanis are doing to us today, they got it from the British. They got it from the British, and that is the strategies the British also give to them.
Okay.
Continue.
Sorry, I have to interrupt you very little for a minute, please. There's somebody saying our leader never said. Listen to me. Nobody say our leader said we must. He's not forcing anybody. He said it open and loud and clear that you can worship whatever you choose to worship. But when he said that, okay, we have a Jewish background, people start shouting, you want to deny us. That is what I'm saying. So if you are listening, listen with a positive mind and a very nice brain, not that dumb one. Okay, go ahead, my brother, please.
Yeah, thank you very much, my brother. Let me just respond to that question that guy says. You understand? Before Christianity came into our land, 1911, like according to the little research that I've researched, in Isoko land, Christianity started 1911, 1910, 1911, something like that. Before Christianity came into Isoko land, who were we? Were we evil? What were we serving? Were we worshiping idol? We were not worshiping idol. We were worshiping the Most High God. Why? Because our name tells who we are. Our name is our identity. If you have to bear, if you want to know the group of people in a community, or if you want to know where someone came from, you know, in those days, one thing I found about our people is this: in those days, if you want to know the community where this, or the ethnic where these people came from, immediately they measure the name, their name. You will know that this person is an Isoko man, this person is an Igbo man, this person is an annoy man, this person, wherever it's coming from, this is an Edo person. Why? Because your name carry your identity. But you know, when they came, where they began to destroy us is that called baptism. When they just say, let's go and baptize you. When you baptize, you call give your pikin, Christian name. Christian name. What about the name your ancestors were asking before? He said, no, you don't need to give your, like me now. My name is Oganemaru. But when I got baptized, they have to name me another name. They name me English name. Why did they not give me my own tribal name that really carry my own identity? Those are the things that they used to destroy us. That is why today our people are confused. They cannot stand up to fight for what they have. They cannot stand to defend what they have. They cannot stand to defend their own birthright. The British that came and slaved them, they left them in the hands of the Fulani. Then the Fulanis are also busy slaving them. They are praying for. Imagine, you will see in church, a pastor will be saying, let us pray for Nigeria. Nigeria that is slaving you. Nigeria that is killing you. Nigeria that is destroying you. Nigeria that destroy your future, destroy your generation. You are still saying that, let us pray for one Nigeria. Then if you come to the members say, we are child of God. I'm Christ in me. I'm born of the Spirit. I'm born of the Spirit. You are born of the Spirit, but you they suffer. You are born of the Spirit. Let me say, even the pastor will say this is born of the Spirit. Fulani of 10 years go show AK-47. The pastor go need that the beggar. Why would that spirit in you? Why did the Spirit doesn't protect you? I'm not saying that there is no God. There is God. There is no tree without truth. There is no tree on this earth without truth. Until we know where we are coming from, we are going nowhere. Until our people know where they are coming from, they are going nowhere. They say that when you are fighting for something, and you don't know what you are fighting for nothing. And at the end, you will achieve nothing. Why? Because what you are fighting for, you don't know it, you don't see it. At the end of it, you will achieve nothing. So our people that are still saying that they are protecting one Nigeria, and Nigeria is still killing them, let them keep on protecting one Nigeria. And for those ones that are saying that Christianity is what that will save them, they should also remember the same Bible that told them that Christianity is what will save them. They should also remember that David killed Goliath. Was David not a Christian? Let's come to Christianity. Was David not a Christian?
Thank you very much. Oganemaru, please. I think we have a caller now. I'm sorry for interrupting you. Hello, caller. What is your name and where are you calling from? Okay. IK, please make a contribution. 2 minutes, please.
Okay. My contribution there is that, are you hearing me?
Go ahead, IK.
Okay, my contribution is that it's not by making too much noise. We believe in our leader, Mazi Nnamdi. That is the only person that you have now as a Messiah. Most of our time, We don't need to make any more noise. We need to believe in him. Any instruction he gave us, you do it without no making noise. All those so-called our governors that in doing any house, we need to capture them. Even to burn their house, to look for their children for anywhere they live in Europe, before them or teach them. Because if you see what is happening in Norway, we see that. But I thank God for ESN, what they are doing. So I'm so happy for us. But we can never allow the person that's one person that's true to repeat again. So we have to wake up and take our position, because if you are dependent on our governor, we cannot go anywhere.
Okay, thank you very much. But you mentioned news. What do you mean by that? I said you mentioned noise. What do you mean by that?
You mean which one?
Okay, thank you very much. Don't worry, my brother. Thank you for calling. No, Kutamano continue to bless you. Okay, thank you very much. Let me, I think of course, I interrupted you, but when you are given the opportunity again, you conclude.
Yeah, Onagite, please just give me a minute. Let me address somebody, please.
Use a minute to conclude.
Okay. There's one guy that is called Omo Jesu. He says, you people are just insulting yourself. Let me address him. You know, when I was speaking about Christianity, you know, most people, they are slaves. You understand? The same people that slave your ancestors, they are the one that gave you Christianity. I want to tell this guy something. I have a family that is fully Christian that just renounced Christianity. A family that is fully Christian. What I mean, fully Christian, they just renounce Christianity. Do you know why? Why? Because he discovered that he's occultic. I'm telling you, in Rome, I'm telling you, in Rome, a strong Catholic, a strong Christian. He discovered that, and he proved it to me that he's a cultist. Just cult. They are not going there to worship God. They are there for cultism. So he renounced his Christianity. He denied Christianity. If you think that maybe Peter denied Jesus Christ, use the same way that Peter denied Jesus Christ. This is how the man denies Christianity. So continue living as a slave, Omo Jesu. Or say Omo Jesu. What is Omo Jesu? Continue living as slave, and you will die. And you will die also a slave. Continue living as slave. You will die also a slave.
Thank you very much. Of course, what we are doing here is to educate our people. The evil going on behind or in front of them, but maybe they are intentionally turning back blind eye to it, or they just give up to become slave for life. But what we are doing here, we are not telling you not to be a Christian. We are not telling you not to follow your belief. We see how people who are still worshiping, how do they call it? Different kind of gods. So it is none of our business. So the most important thing is for us to liberate ourselves. Don't use anything as an excuse for you not to liberate yourself. That is exactly the message you are passing here. But before we move ahead, let me quickly go to son of IPOB. Kindly use 3 minutes to address same issue, and we go to the one for voters. Before we round up, we have a very important issue that we all have to discuss, and then from there we round up. So, son of IPOB, take the mic.
Okay, thank you, Onagite, for giving me another time again. To me, I believe a Christian is a fraud. You know, Christianity is a fraud. You know, I see no Christianity. You know, British came through Christianity. They came through missionary to Africa by stealing what Africa. Through Christianity, they can take what Africa. You know, they can take what belongs to Africa. You know what I mean? So Christianity is a slave. People think I'm a Christian. No, that's why you see our leader always say that you cannot tell that where were we before the white man came. We were living before the white man came. At then there was no Christianity. We were living traditional. Then we were even worship our God, Chukwu Okike Abiama, more than the way we are worship him now. You know what I mean? So this symbol of coat of arm of army you showed just now, it's not a new thing to everybody. You know, they are trying to Islamize Nigeria, convert everybody to Islamic and everything. So this is one of their agenda. They are trying to, you know, do. So I encourage everybody, by seeing all this all time, you know, we should just, you know, try to make sure that we get what we want. What we want is Biafra. So all these things they are trying to do now is to Islamize. This is what they are bringing out. You know, to me, Christianity, I don't believe in going to church, going this. No. I believe with my heart, I believe in God. Thank you.
Thank you very much, son of IPOB. Please let me quickly go to you, Igodomigodo. Please unmute yourself and also address that before.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. First of all, I think Namaro, Ozana, you miss, it's like you deviated from the question they ask you. You know, but I understand that the side you also go into was also very, you know, potent, but just that African people with their dark brain, black brain, they don't want to even hear the truth. Once they hear, no, don't touch it. But let me use that one at the ending part. First of all, the logo of the Nigeria Army or the logo of the Nigeria Defense Academy that is having the Arabic inscription, it means that it is Islamic State of Nigeria. Listen to you as a Christian. It means that you are under Islamic, and now we are trying to wake your subconsciousness. Okay, that is why we have to go to different details to make sure that we attack here, so that you can see reason like a human being. This OG, a Nigeria that you call your country. I'm in Nigeria. Let's pray for Nigeria. You are praying for Nigeria that the logo of Nigeria, the symbol of Nigeria, has an Islamic symbol, meaning that the country is under Islamic. Now you go to church every Sunday, there, let's pray for Nigeria, and you foolishly stand up and pray for Nigeria with your daddy Gio, Yedapo, Adebo, Kumuyi, the Sulebo, Abina Suleman. I understand. The rest of the morons who have never stood up to speak for the common interest of the poor people and the people who their lives are being endangered in the zoo contract called Nigeria. And you people are still clamoring that this same set of moron old elders are men of God. No, maybe man of Satan. I so much hate the foolishness of a black man to the extent that he make me sick to my stomach. The issue that Ogenemiro was talking about, that he knows of a family that denies Christianity, it's not even a black person. It is have a family in Italy, as in all white people. Let me use the word white so as you make me to be like, make some people feel superior. White people, he have a white people family that he goes to your house, spend holiday if you want, that we are Christian. But after they find out that the Christianity that started in Rome, it's all about, you know, do you know the meaning of Reverend Father? If I tell you now, you go shock. Do you know the meaning of Reverend Sister? Let me just tell you so you know. Reverend Father that will not give birth to a child, and Reverend Sister that will not give birth to a child. It means that let the opposite sex practice opposite sex, both female and male. So in other way, the meaning of that Reverend Father is just Bobrisky stuff. But a black donkey or a black monkey doesn't know these things. And when we are trying to educate some people, they want us to entertain them. And we keep on shocking you until you get the shock. Yeah, that's it. Maybe you don't know. Hey, look at this, but what do you know? You know nothing. Listen and listen. When one person is saying this thing, another person is saying it, try to give it a reason, but a black monkey will not even listen to that. Will not listen to that. Who were we before Nigeria was created? And who were we before Christianity came into Africa? The one of even the Islamic people is even worse. Islamic person will not even hear you want to educate him on Islam. Why their founding father is a pedophile. Who is a pedophile? A pedophile is he who sleeps with little children. Now, at least this topic has changed anyway. But that's how it is. We are being led in the spirit today. So it happened like this. A pedophile is somebody that sleeps with little children. And the Prophet Muhammad is a pedophile. He married a girl at the age of 6. He slept with him at the age of 9. That's pedofying. And you still call yourself a proud Muslim, isn't it? And when you want to educate all this black monkey from Africa, I don't want to know if you are a Christian or you are a Muslim. They are so stupid and dumb that they don't want to even listen to you. You see them exiting the program. You see that is why you are poor and racist. And when you come to Europe, oh, they are racisting us. They are poisoning us. Is it because we are black? No, because you are a black and you are an animal. My brother, please, this program, I know the message have been diverted, but I'm so sorry. I don't know. Black people are really, they make me sick to my stomach. I think I have to rest my case.
Thank you very much. Okay, let me quickly go drop the mic for my brother, my comrade, Donald. Please, I want you to touch that so that we can go to the last topic for today and we can round it up. Thank you very much.
Yeah. You want me to address the issue of the Islamic inscription on the Nigerian flag, on the Nigerian army logo?
Yeah.
It is a known fact that the command structure, you know that because of the appointment of the Igbo man from Anyoma, the Biafran they appointed as chief of staff, some senior officers resigned and said a lot of the command structures are junior officers that were put in place. It was a political appointment, Some resigned. You know what I'm saying? They were angry that the politicians in the structure of the zoo, which is the Fulani camp, are playing politics with the army. Although the politics they are trying to play is good for them, but those ones are fanatics. Those ones that believe that nothing should go to any other person, and it should always be for them. Anybody when no agree, may they kill them. If even if you don't kill and threaten them with war, if you don't agree, you must agree. After all, our Nigeria be this. I be the number one Nigeria. Everybody, according to them, everybody want Nigeria day one. After all, not be then they call for 2023. So if you they call for 2023, then be say you want Nigeria to continue. So for that reason, Yoruba is no longer talking about 2023 election. They're talking about, they are not discussing whether restructuring will help them or to dissolve. Yet some people in the place, Zoo Coast South, are running around that they have given them appointments. Hey, they look and they laugh. When did you become a good bedfellow? When? It's because of 2023 is coming. The army is in the Fulanis are in control of the army. We all know that. If they talk, they will say no. They are just 70% in the recruitment. Not people not agree enter, which is a big fat lie. Go and look at the lives of those who served, who joined Nigerian army during the war. Those ones, especially those from Biafra Land, coastal region, to be precise. All of them, most of them, if not all, were court-martialed. Obasanjo claimed that they were all soldiers of necessity. They were recruited to fight their people, so they cannot be trusted. Most of them were court-martialed. Most of them were discharged without benefit. The prominent of them is the one that fought for Niger Delta. After they don't disappoint them. Now I remember say go fight for Niger Delta. What is his name again? Somebody remind me on the comment section. The one where go from Niger Delta now. He was serving the Nigerian army during the war as the Kadakaboro. If he was the one taking them through the creek, showing them locations where men were on ambush, giving out his people. This is the same thing Okowa Hawk is recruiting you boys to do. This is the same thing our brothers and sisters who are serving in the Nigerian army will be called to do, or have been called to do now. The inscription there already showed you who owns it. It's no longer business as usual. We'll tell you how it is. If you like, be angry. If you like, ignore it.
Of course, thank you very much.
In the end, the rain will fall in all of us head. The rain will fall for all of us head. You not go beat one person. The rain not go beat one person. I be the suffer where they keep us to no only we they suffer, no only we where they cause them, may they divide the country, may they give us our freedom. No only we they suffer. Not the only way they suffer now. Oh, hey, Biafra. So that's my little contribution on that. The zoo owns the military architecture. The security architecture is owned by the Fulani. and they are moving forward. That is why it is their taking over strategy. They are beginning to show their children, look, since now we get the army. Look at the army badge.
Wow, thank you very much.
That is why their children go fit they wear camouflage, they should carry AK-47. But you wear there for SAT, no go fit one. Wear camouflage for SAT, no. They go kill you.
Okay, I think we have to go to the next discussion, then we'll give it a close, okay? So, of course, the number to call is still there. If you want to contribute to the program, that is the number to call on the screen, +491 521 754 3169. Of course, quickly, I think we have to go to the, to the last discussion. We now see some of our celebrities coming out in support of what we have been doing. And of course, it is a welcome idea, which even our leader, Mazi Nnamdi, whom we call MNK, is fully in support of this. And of course, we actually welcome them with a very warm hug. So, what are the things we should be expecting? What are the things we should be expecting? I'll be starting from my brother, Igodomigodo, this time. What are the things we should be expecting from every other celebrities and for every other, let me call, I cannot call them celebrities. So what are the things that we should be expecting? Okay, before we move ahead, let me pick this call and let us hear from the caller. Hello, caller, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, my name is Chief Ayakalo.
Chief Ayakalo, please load the device beside around you, please.
Okay, I think it's okay now.
Okay, we are good to go. This is Mr. Kalo, please. Mazi, you have 2 minutes. Make a contribution or ask your question.
I am very, very glad to hear what you are doing, and I'm in support of all whatever you people are saying, because everything is true. I just wanted to add that actually people are blind. Our people are blind, they never see. Even the currency that they use, the people never see that currency is written in Arabic word, meaning that Nigeria is Islamic. That is just what I want to add. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for this brilliant and a very wise contribution. Thank you so much, Mazi. Okay, back to you, my brother, Igodomigodo. Please, what are the things you are expecting to start hearing, or what are your expectations from our celebrities across board? Take the mic, please.
Yeah, thank you very much, my brother Onadite. Yeah, I think it first of all is a welcome idea. First of all, I welcome them. You understand? The reason why I say I welcome them, even the prodigal son for the Bible, after I misuse everything where we say the father give her, when they come back, the father no deny and say no be pikin. The father still carry and put her for body. You understand? So first of all, it's a good idea that they are with us, but they have, I would say, they have work also. Now that they have realized themselves, now that they have discovered their senses, now that they know who they are, they have work to do. They have work to do. Number one, what they will do is this. Let them start doing evangelism also. Because most of our people, we still need to educate them. And then they have upper hand. Let me use they have upper hand. Why? Because they are celebrity. Most people knew them very well. Most people key to their ways. So let them also do evangelism for us also. Then secondly, they should also support. When I mean support financially, why? Because I would say they have the money. They have the money. Let them support with their finance. Why? Because Biafra is not for only some group of people. Biafra is for everybody. Biafra is for everybody. It's not from some group of people. Like I would have gone into another extent, but I don't want to go to that extent. There's nothing bad for them to return back home, to invest in their land. Let's build our land again. Let's build our land again. So I will say, I'll just round up with this. It's a welcome idea. And to them, they are welcome back home. Just like the prodigal son that discovered himself, then returns back to his father. Thank you. All hail Biafra.
Of course, Biafra will be. Quickly, son of IPOB, can you take the mic?
I really appreciate their coming back and everything, and you know, before they were the one who were, you know, propagating, especially the Zu Edoche and his father. They were over against our leader and everything, but now they have realized that they have missed the road before a long time. So now they are trying to come back home, and I really appreciate they are coming back home. And what our sister said that there is nobody who will go will go under the teaching of our leader that will remain the same. The person will be baptized. So now they have been hearing what our leader has been saying, and truly what our leader is saying is the real fact of the story. You can see Dele Momodu now. It's not a living witness. It's not testifying. You know, most of them, they are now waking up. They are now bringing their view now. So I encourage the rest people, they should come out in months and let's make our beautiful nation to stand. Oh, Biafra.
This is Zoom network, and that's why
Okay, I think we have a caller. We have a caller in the house. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from, please?
I'm calling from Biafra Land. My dear brother, my name is Mazi. I used to call you people. I don't want to make my name very clear, Betty. What is going on in Calabar State? I would like I don't want to put it on the air. I want after this program, you people can call me so that I can, if that you people can make it to reach our director or themselves, so that we can continue very well. I want to wish you people very good luck.
Are you an IPOB member?
Yes,
are you part of the family?
Executive for that matter. Executive for that matter.
Okay. Then we give that a try after the program. Thank you very much.
After the program, I'll call you. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, of course, we must continue. Let me quickly go to my brother, Igodomigodo. Please take the mic and address this. What are you expecting? What are the things you are expecting from the celebrity, the rest celebrity, who have seen the light but refuse to speak, or who haven't seen the light yet, or claiming that they haven't seen the truth or the big handwriting on the wall? Take the mic, please.
Thank you very much. You know, the thing is, what we are doing here, you know, it is heavily designed, and I'm so happy. You know, when we started, they say we'll be miscreant, and we are noisemaker. We are social media noisemakers. But right now, the social media noisemakers are now, you know, encouraging and awakening, educating their celebrities. It not shock you now. It shock you. It shock you. I remember when AY Comedia posted something negative about Mazi Nnamdi. Some of you do not know it, but I won't say what he posted because it will make some kind of clashes with some of our coastal Biafran brothers, because he posted it to put that kind of division, you know. And he posted it. I just laugh. I says, you know, see, you are posting something, and what he posted was something that a Muslim said against a Christian, and he's a Christian. He's now posting it so that it will be against the Christian, and that's the very big problem with some of us. But anyway, let me put that one aside. Now today, you can see the likes of Flavor, Nambania, Oya Lima, and they see Odogu. They are not coming out. They are not speaking up. They are not speaking up. And when people like Flavor speak, somebody like AY, we see it. He will be shocked. Stupid, go hear him. P-Square, they go hear him. Olamide, they go hear even the Davido.
The moment, hold on a moment, I will bring you into the program.
Okay.
Oh, I'm even sorry for interruption. For the interruption, you do the this caller, please. I don't even know that I'm on that I'm on muted. Please, caller, what is your name and where are you calling from, please?
Yes, my name is Ijaw, Believe. I'm calling from Germany.
Okay, Believe. 2 minutes. Make your contribution.
Yeah, man, but please, I don't really have much to say. I just want to say thank you to you guys for the good work people have been doing. That's all what I have to say.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much, Believe. Thanks for that wise appreciation. We truly appreciate you also. Thank you. Okay, go ahead, my brother Idodo, and round up, please.
Yeah, so as I was saying, now the so-called miscreant, they are not the one, sensitizing and educating your celebrity. He's not the shock on us. So now we keep on doing what we are doing. Even when we talk the way we talk, you might not like it. It will get to a time that you don't have choice. Even a choice, you don't have a choice. A choice, because we are determined, we are resolute, we are strong. You can't break our spirit. If you like mock us, call us all type of name you can call us. We are not moved, though. We are not moved because your stupidity will not lead us into internal or forever slavery. Never. We say no to that. And now I'm so happy that people like Oyalima, one, Flavor Nambania, they are not coming up. And as he have come up, a lot of other smaller celebrities. In fact, if you have not been speaking good about IPOB, about the restoration of Biafra, or if you don't stand with us, you are not a celebrity, you are a senseless britty. Yes, I don't call all this useless, all this some of all these stupid idiots. Like, for example, should I even be calling names? I don't. Let me not even go to name. I heard Wenchong. I don't know the kind of name he's answering. Does he have meaning in Biafra tribe? He was making one ugly speech the other year, but thank God that Flavor have taken the role. And the person of Yul Edochie, I even me seeing him only before, I see him as a very brave man. Although his father is a biased man because his father was grown in the Janjaweed North. Yes, he was grown in the North. So when you see Peter Edochie talking from both his ear and side of his mouth, you know that he's a product of the North. But this Yul Edochie, when you see him, you see that even his look, he look bravery. And I saw him that he was a boy to the Ochemole of Imo State, Raf Wazurike. But, all of a sudden, he began to acknowledge Mazi Nnamdi. That means evil people can repent. Now, if he repent, he see that Raf Wazurike is not doing the job. Because I remember when Raf Wazurike was crying. He was crying on social media that why would the Igbo World Congress acknowledge Nnamdi Kanu instead of him? Why would they donate to IPOB instead of him? That if there's a problem in Biafra land, he will be the one to say first that there's no problem in Biafra land. Can you imagine that kind of stupid, senseless speech? And if somebody like you, like Doche, hear the kind of speech, say, so this kind of problem when food is land. So this idiot never they tell they say problem not there for this our Biafra land. So with this kind of statement coming from Rafa Wazurike.
Before you conclude, please let us hear from this caller, because the program is actually coming to an end. So let us hear from the caller. Hello, caller. What is your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Chima Eze. I'm calling from America.
Okay, Mazi Chima Eze. Please, 2 minutes, make your contribution or ask a question. Thank you.
Yes, sir. I always enjoy your program, our brothers from Soto region of Biafra. I want to thank you, even though I'm just coming in now and I saw you online, I said, let me listen. I didn't know that you guys are about to go. But however, my point is, I'm glad that everything is working out for us now very well. I think, for me, I feel personally, I believe with all my heart that Biafra is restored. Biafra is restored. And I am going with that ideology that Biafra is restored. I want to tell you this, the day Biafra is restored was the day our leader inaugurated the ESN.
Of course.
The ESN, that was the day Biafra once again was restored. On our own part, what we need to do is this. Number one, we need to strategize, and number two, to to be honest with you, what wins a war is your capacity to provide weapons for your army. If Biafrans in general, both the coastal region, the uplands, can provide a superior weapon more than Nigeria, it is game over. And then the second thing is money. Money, weapon. That is, there is type of weapons that Nigerians will see and they will submit completely. And that is why, for me, we need to intensify the effort. We need to intensify the effort. We need to intensify. You guys are doing this. I must say, I love my brother so that to all of you, Clemo, Biafran son. Thank you very much, Igodo. Thank you, Onajide. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye, sir. Mazi. Okay.
Let me just round up.
Let me leave it for you, then you round up. Thank you.
Okay. So, in other words, let me just add a little more to what Clement said. Like the people of Nabania, Flavor, and the rest of Yuledoshi and the other celebrities that have come to be seeing what we are doing, that we are doing the things of the children of light. They cannot come and agitate like us, that's the truth. But what they are not tweeting, writing, posting is what they're supposed to do. But financially, we need them. As Flavor does, so if he give us 5 million, heaven go fall. Heaven not go fall. If Yuledoshi does, so if he give us 3 million, heaven go fall. Heaven not go fall. So I employed the celebrity. If, as I was saying, if you are not with us, you are not a celebrity. You are a celebrity. That's what you are. So I encourage them and employ them to also support ESN by also donating money to us. In the north, even their government, they are paying the people who are killing and raping people. They are paying them. And they even announce it on the TVs. So, like I say again, and I'm also encouraging them that please stand up and speak. Nobody will arrest you. They never burn the idiot. Who won't arrest you? Nobody will arrest you. Nobody will arrest you. They never born the idiot. Can't arrest you. You don't pass that level. You don't pass that level now. Can't they arrest any higher level? That governor, that's the self. We go and pepper. We go and pepper. Go arrest you. Arrest the fear now. Who are you going to arrest? We going to arrest Flavor because he said that he acknowledged people that fought for us during the time of 90 to 70. You can't go and arrest them. And for the Janjaweed, Una they cannot told you people that please, pack out or let us come on the table. Let's dialogue and divide peacefully. If not, this war that you are yelling for, it will consume you people and your eternal generation. You don't think we are joking? What happened last night is just a tip of an ice cream. Yes, it's just a introduction. It's just a good money. Just a good money. Anyway, let me give the platform for other people to contribute. Oh, hey, Biafra.
Biafra will heal thee, of course. Thank you very much, my brother Igodomigodo. Yeah, as we are coming to the end of the program, please, we still encourage you to keep on sharing this program. Of course, this is the era of coastal Biafra, and this is a shout from the riverine area to the people who have, who are still sleeping today for over 50 years. They were sleeping and they are still sleeping. Okay, before we round up, I will quickly want us to address one or two things, which to encourage our people. And that is when we are making our closing remark. I will also want us to encourage our people about ESN. And of course, the area of coastal Biafra, we have a team where we are working together to make sure that we are able to have what we call transmitter in every corner of coastal of the riverine area, to make sure we have transmitters in every corner of the riverine area. And of course, we have charged and we have encouraged our coordinators in the riverine area. We have charged them and we have encouraged them, of course, and they are also ready to work. They are also ready. In fact, they are hungry to work. So the only thing we need to do is to support them. And of course, we have a financial support fund whereby if you know you want to support, then after this program we are going to post a number. Here is the number here to support coastal Biafra evangelism support. So kindly contact this number. It's a WhatsApp number, and when you contact the number, I believe our sister will actually pick the number, and we will tell you exactly what to do. And when we tell you what to do, please make sure when you make any kind of payment into this account, make sure you send out back a receipt or a screenshot of your payment to show that, okay, somebody just donated to this account. And of course, every week we will be coming here to call the names. If you want to be anonymous, of course, we will say something that will identify you. Whether when we call it, you know that you are the person that they are talking about. So they will call the names and the people who donated, and of course, I really appreciate that. So this account are set aside for the evangelism in the riverine area. And the most important part of it is that before you, as you're doing so, or before you do so, make sure you support the ESN. The ESN Church Bank also will be posted here, and which our leader Mazi Nnamdi approved by himself. The Omadike one of Biafra Land approved by himself. So I want us to, when you are not supporting the ESN, it's like you are giving the Fulani Janjaweed. Because those houses you think you build in Biafra Land will be taken over by Fulani bandits, by Janjaweed bandits. Do you understand, or do you remember what is happening to them in Benue? They are taking over their villages, their buildings, and their properties. So once you refuse to support ESN, know that all these things is bygone, and our ancestral land is bygone. Our ancestral forest is bygone. So you should make sure you support the ESN, and also remember to support the coastal region. In the evangelism, we are going villages to villages. We are going town to town, and we are making sure that every else is on deck to work together, and to also make sure that we pass a message for our people to support ESN. Thank you very much. And before I go, okay, we are on our closing remark. Please, we quickly say, please take the mic and give your closing remark, and also encourage our people, of course. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, my brother Onaditi. Idudu, you are really a prophet. I so much love you so much. I don't know what to say, but thank you very much. My brother, son of IPOB, I've told you, you have to change this your name. Thank you very much for being on the program today. Yes, my closing remark go to my brothers, those ones who in BC, the governors won't use as security. Now my closing remark they go to. If the governor decide to create you to enter forest, you are a bushmeat. If the governors they decide to create you to enter forest, you are a bushmeat. If the government decide to create you, say now forest, now you want to go enter, you are a bushmeat. So I will encourage you people. You have to protect your own land. You have to protect your own land. You don't need to fight your people. Don't allow the Fulanis to use you against your people. Don't allow the governors that their children are not in the country to use you against your own people. Don't allow the governors to use you to seduce, to use you to destroy yourself. Why? Because the governors, they don't have anything meaningful for you people. Before Mazi Nnamdi created the Eastern Security Network, there were a lot of atrocity in our land. The governors, they never created security to protect us. Now that solution have come, they want to use you so that they will kill you. If you want them to use you, enter the bush, you are a bushmeat. And I still want to tell message to the Nigeria Army Force, the Zoo Army Force. You know, say they know the hear words. mostly all those our people when they say they did the army force. They go send their come back, come meet us, and we go still kill them. We will not think whether they are from us or the zoo uniform. As long you are putting on the zoo uniform, you are against us. So thank you very much. I think I'll leave it for you.
Your mic. Your mic on Ajite.
Thank you very much. Somebody just asked a very important question. Some people normally ask, how can I support ESN? How do I support ESN? Yeah, of course, in every family, as far as you're an IPOB member, you are an IPOB family, go straight to your coordinators, your zonal unit coordinator. Pay to them that this is ESN support fund. And once you give it to them, of course, they are going to pass it to the national, and the national will know what to do about it. And of course, the money we get to the ESN. Of course, the money we get to the ESN. That is the very simple way you can support the ESN. If you are in Biafra Land, every coordinators pay to them, tell them you want to support ESN. Once you gather this money nationally, then the national will transfer it direct to the Chase Bank. Please, there is nothing like I don't know how to support ESN. Or if you don't know or understand that, okay, you are not IPOB member, but you want to support the ESN, you can pay direct, make a transfer direct to the ESN Chase Bank account in USA. But if you are unable to do that, look for a IPOB family around you. Tell them, go to their meeting. Don't give individual money. You don't have to say, tell to Sahara. So make sure you go to the meeting. Okay, I'm not your member, but I want to support what you're doing. This is what I have to support what you're doing. Then drop what you have. Tell them, okay, every month I'll be bringing this amount. Okay, or I will be bringing it through so person, through your coordinator or assistant coordinator, or so person that make me know, that brought me here. So you can make your contribution in any way, like in any of those options. And we should not also forget that the coastal region also need your help, because the evangelism is going on, and we need your support to make sure that the evangelism keep on going on. Of course, the number that you will call to support this evangelism movement will be posted on this page, on this platform. The Herald of Coastal Biafra. Quickly, let me go to my brother, son of IPOB. Take the mic and make your closing remark.
Okay, thank you, my brother Najita. I want you this opportunity to tell my Igodomigodo family. Oye. I want you this opportunity to tell them, I beg, we could try, more support our leader, Mazi Nnamdi, one of Africa. And then mostly try, more put this in order, mostly support this, all these our brothers when they don't lay their life down for us to get our freedom. And I want to use this opportunity to tell everybody, more not distract, more will keep on moving, more just as more focus. Anytime soon, Biafra will restore. And I want to also thank our brothers, IPOB, all over the world. More will get that courage. More will always they follow what our leader tell us more do. Oh, hey, Biafra.
Thank you very much, Biafra with AOD. Let me quickly go to my brother Idudu Oviemono. Please take the mic, Idudu.
Thank you very much. Yeah, first of all, I want to enlighten on what you said concerning contribution. Please, some people have a way of understanding things. My name is Idudu Oviemono. We are not begging for money. To feed ourselves. First of all, if you want to contribute to ESN, there are ways to do it. You cannot even call. You may not. I don't need you to call me. You have Mazi Nnamdi's Facebook page. Write him or messenger. Write him. So I want to donate to ESN. If you are not in IPOB, because these are the only people who don't know how to donate to ESN. So if you are not in IPOB, you want to donate, go and write Mazi Nnamdi on his page. Page. I want to donate to ESN, and he will give you the link. Or go to Radio Biafra. I say Radio Biafra. Write them. I want to donate to ESN. They will reply you and give you the necessary, guideline on how to donate. Chikana, you don't finish. Now, talking about the donation or the assistance, I call it assistance to the coastal region. Like the coastal region, trust me, we really need help. We really need help. We really need help. We have a lot of things to do with finance, when it comes to evangelism and movement. And you can see that the coastal region is a place that is even in more deeper shackles of the demons and the Lucifer itself. That's why you see that we are not booming as we're supposed to be. Even though that we're supposed to be at the front line, we are not the people who are at the back. If Yoruba people are agitating and the coastal region, they are still dull, some of us are still dulling. That means they don't even know what they want, meaning that they are inside the shackle of a kind of spell. I don't know. And we will crack that spell. In fact, we have cracked it already. Because when we will bring, they cannot be saying something. When we will bring our madness, don't say that we have started, because now we are telling you, they hear. When we start our own madness, now you won't like it. You won't like it. So my closing remark, let me just make it very brief. Please, so if you want to support the ESN, if you want to give us something, we are not begging for money and want to use it for evangelism. You can also write us in this page. You write us on Messenger. We will see the message. They will give you, if you want to support us, anything.
Number for them to contact has been posted.
Yeah, in case. Okay, yes, I'm just saying in case. Because people will say, oh, that is the number. You can also write in this messenger. We have messenger there. You write us. You want to contribute. Chikana, you write us. Then we say, okay, we'll send you account number. And we really need help. We really need some little finance to, to make some movement. Although if you want to help, you can help. Me, I don't know how to beg anyway. So that is that. To our celebrity, it is going to be a time that if you have not posted and endorse or acknowledge what we are doing, it's like you are not a celebrity anymore in Biafra land. This is going to that extent. So it's going to be a competition for them. So they won't even want to be left out. So if you are left out, that is up for you. That is your own cup of tea. So we'll continue to do what we are doing. Janjaweed, their time is up. Their game is up. They don't even know how to tackle ESN. They don't even know where to run to. Janjaweed is time up. Oh, hey, Biafra. I rest my case here.
Biafra will hold thee. Biafra will hold thee. Thank you very much, Idudu Viemuno. Thank you very much, Mogenemaro. Of course, thank you very much, son of IPOB, the grandsons of Igodomigodo. Of course, we must continue and we move. The program has come to an end, and I will still encourage every one of us that, of course, the coastal region, we are not begging for money, making. I'm not going to talk and say they don't ask for money. No, if you know that, of course, you are hardcore, yeah, I believe you know what to do. And what we are doing it in a very transparency way, and we are also accountable. So, of course, maybe every week because the donation begins this new month we are entering, which is the 1st of February. We start expecting calls and contribution. So we'll be coming to this program to give you an update, and of course we will never forget or ignore those people who will shade their pockets to make sure that they drop something. The account to contact if you know you want to support the coastal region evangelical team. If you know you want to support them, of course, kindly contact that particular account, the particular WhatsApp number. And when you make any donation, make sure you send that same WhatsApp number. Make sure you send them your screenshot of your payment so that enough accountability, because when you don't send a screenshot, means you don't pay anything. We will not request for that money, and we will not be accountable for it. So make sure you send the screenshots. And then when we come on live or on this program to give details of people who are support so far, try to listen. When you don't see your name there, of course, you can message us on this platform, Messenger, to lay your complaint that you donated to us and you don't, your donation was not announced or counted, because everything we do on this platform, of course, we do it with transparency. So that is that. And the number to contact is on the platform already. It is on the platform already. So you can go there, kindly share, and make sure you contact this number and make your donation. If our sister that is in charge of that number do not call, do not pick, maybe it's on our program, so then you can still call again. And in fact, you can also make your donation. No, you can't make the donation without contacting her, because she will send you the account, and make sure you give her feedback or send your feedback to our messenger on the area of Coastal Biafra. Thank you very much. See you again next week. Of course, if there's any need to come within the week, we will surely come, of course, and address every emergency issue on ground. Thank you very much. And we'll say, may Okutamana continue to bless every one of you. Isa, all hail Biafra.
Biafra, we hate thee.